Sorry.
So this is episode 41, and we've got some good stories. But if you want to follow us on Twitter, we're on Twitter. We're on MeWe. Parler's still not back up, so I don't know if we'll be doing that anytime in the near future. And like always, just follow us on YouTube. Click like, click subscribe. If you want to follow the links and read any stories, all the links are in the description. And with that, we can get right into this. All right. Story number 1.
Udall.
Now, this is your favorite state. Nothing happening down in this state. A man with a Florida tattoo on his forehead has been arrested for calling 911 twice to get a ride home, authorities said. Matthew Latham, 22, dialed 911 to request a ride home after 4 a.m. in the Newport Richey suburb of Tampa on Sunday. A Pasco County deputy found Latham and offered to call him a cab, but he said he didn't have money, the complaint states. Of course. Latham then began walking in the direction he lives and again called 911 for a ride. The officer caught up to him and arrested him as he was on the line, according to the complaint. Authorities say the officer searched Latham, found marijuana. He's been charged with misuse of 911 and possession.
Oh,
so there
man.
you go. And, of course, the picture, he's got the state of Florida tattooed right dead center in his forehead. So this is a class act. A very wise human being.
There's no way they're going to convict. He's insane.
life of good decisions here,
Yes.
you know. At 22, could you imagine at 22?
22?
Yeah, just being a kid.
At least Tyson was 30-something.
Yeah, when he got the face tattoo,
right?
you know, at least old enough to know this is a bad idea.
At least he was, in or after prison. At least, come on.
And he's wealthy enough to, you know.
Now, what are you thinking? Florida, right here.
I love this state, man. I love this. Some of you get really drunk and you're just, I love this state so much.
I love it.
I love it. I ought to get it tattooed on my forehead. You're right, Larry. I don't remember what his name was. It wasn't Larry. I think his name was Matthew.
So thought it was Frigidin.
So yeah, there you go.
That's great.
Yeah, fun story.
What a flipper.
Let's move on. The next one. So this kind of goes along with our theme where we had the story about the rodents and that being named after X's and fed to the animals. So this is another take on that same theme.
Like it.
A Kentucky animal shelter is raising funds by offering jilted lovers the chance to have cats do their business on the names of their exes. The Lexington Humane Society said donors can pay $10 to get some retribution for their broken hearts by having their exes' names inscribed on the inside of the litter boxes to be used by the shelter's cats.
That is funny.
Yeah, our adoptable kitties have your back and will dump all over your ex, the shelter said in a Facebook post. Cats can be spiteful creatures, and trust us, they are more than happy to take number 2 on your former number 1. The Dumps for the Dumped promotion ends February 12th, but the litter boxes will remain in place till February 15th to ensure they get plenty of use on Valentine's Day.
They found the pun ocean on that one. Yeah, man. You can come up with a million puns.
Yeah, they were harping on it pretty good.
I'm not crapping you. You can come up with a million.
Here we go. I should have known not to open up this can of worms with you.
All right.
Yeah, this is almost as bad as when we had Hasselhoff and you were throwing Hoff and everything.
That's true, man.
Oh, man. This is good.
Back off, okay? You should have done that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Here we go. Next story.
Sorry, got us off topic.
This one's a little strange. Biosecurity officials in New Zealand said a woman caught attempting to smuggle more than 1,000 succulents and endangered cacti into the country was sentenced to 100 hours of community service. The Ministry for Primary Industry said Weng King Lee, 38, of Auckland, was accused of attempting to smuggle cacti and succulents into New Zealand from China on 2 separate occasions. The ministry said Lee returned to Auckland International Airport from a China trip in March 2019 with 947 plants concealed in stockings and strapped to her body. She fled to a bathroom when she attracted the attention of a police dog and attempted to dispose of the items, which included 8 endangered and threatened species, and was worth an estimated $7,200. Authorities recovered a large amount of plant materials from the bathroom. The ministry said Lee again returned from China on April 19th with 142 seeds hidden inside iPad covers, as well as more than 200 garden ornaments and plant pots. This gal is just nuts.
You remember the seeds from China that we talked about?
Yeah,
before?
the mystery seeds.
See,
Yeah.
this is the kind of thing.
Yeah,
They just, I guess they just, yeah. This is weird.
Yeah, she had these plant pots which were carrying at least one snail and pieces of tree fern stem. It's like she's trying to bring China into.
And
New
it
Zealand.
does sound sort of stupid and ridiculous, but it might not be a good thing, man. I
mean,
it doesn't sound like a good thing to me, considering what else going on. You know.
Here's the thing. She deals. Officials said Lee, who deals in cacti and other plants on website Trade Me, put New Zealand's biosecurity at risk by bringing it on. So she's making money off selling.
Of
these
course.
things.
Okay. I just didn't know.
That's what this is.
This is from New Zealand?
She's from New Zealand, but she's obviously has Chinese heritage.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say if I had anything new, yeah, I wouldn't have anything new New Zealand. It's really hard to get in and out of there with anything.
Yeah. So that's kind of strange. Well, the original things of strapped had the headline read something about having cacti strapped to her, and my thought was, I don't know if you could just poke it out, it'd be fine. You know, it's not like you got to need to tape it down. Just it'll stick. You know, I'm thinking of like.
Well, I've done a lot of bad things in my life. Two birds, one stone.
The old roadrunner who run into the cactus, you know, and come out and they're all stuck to him. And
Ow!
yeah, pulling each one out with you get the pliers and oing. Oh yeah,
man, you gotta love it.
Yeah, so that was that story. So yeah, crazy stuff. All right, let's go on to the next one. A box truck crashed into a historic Illinois bridge with a low clearance. This is the 14th such incident since the bridge was reopened. You think there might be a problem with the signage or something going into this bridge?
I think they should either knock it down or make it a little higher. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, this is insane.
If that many trucks get caught there, there's got to be more than just signage.
Yeah,
maybe,
there's something wrong.
Something's wrong. Yeah.
And what they need to do is go, if they're going to leave it, put a pole.
Box truck is not that big.
They're not that big. Put a pole about 15 feet ahead of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And when you hit that pole, it'll knock it down into your thing. Whoa, what did I do?
Absolutely, man.
Before you hit the bridge.
Yep.
You know, but my goodness.
Yeah.
So they saw the truck approaching the bridge on Robert Parker Coffin Road. Well, there you go, Robert Parker Coffin Road.
Coffin.
That's the name of the road.
Coffin Road.
Robert Parker Coffin Road. All part of the name.
I think that was an old country rock song.
Yeah.
Robert Parker Coffin Road.
That could be. It's got all the right syllables.
Okay.
He gunned him down in cold blood. Robert Parker Coffin Road. In Long Grove. Anyway,
Oh, sorry.
it was apparent that the top of the bridge the top of the vehicle was going to collide with the bridge cover. John Kopecki said he was outside of his business with a friend when he saw the truck headed toward the bridge and shouted for it to stop. He captured video of the collision, which occurred right after the witness shouted, "Say goodbye to your truck." So I haven't seen the video on this, but I'll take a look at it. I don't know if I'll post it or not.
Did you say 14 though?
Yeah.
14 trucks?
Yeah, 14.
That's the city's fault. No, there's no way. 14 different people don't do that.
No.
Now, if it's the same guy, then they need to get Merle off the road. Merle, you've been driving too much. Get your box truck off the road.
We know what you're trying
Lurleen
to do.
ain't coming back.
She's not doing
I didn't do nothing.
That's great.
Anyway.
Yeah, all right.
All right. But if it's 14 different drivers, come on.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
That's all I'm saying.
Let's see. It was struck by a bus one day after its initial reopening. 13 previous reports of the bridge being struck were recorded since it reopened after repairs in August 2020.
And it's because it's lower?
I don't get why they can't fix this bridge properly, and like you said, either open it up or get all the signage.
You got to do something.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Because if no one's died, someone's going to die.
Yeah, somebody's going
to. And if someone hasn't died or gotten really hurt, I'd be surprised because it's 14 different wrecks. I'm just saying.
14 guys just standing on the side of the road, just shaking their head, going, "I don't get it. Why don't I have clearance?"
Or Merle.
It could be Merle.
And if it's that 14th time, I'm not blaming Merle the 14th time. He should have been allowed on the road.
Who was it that he's?
Lurleen.
Oh, Lurleen. She's not coming back.
She ain't coming back. He doesn't need to take it out on all of us.
No.
You know?
Yeah, he's going to take that bridge
He's not a professional mover. He tells people he is. That truck's always empty. You know what he did? He filled it with bottle caps one time and told him he had all the gold in there. It's bottle caps. Merle's a liar. Lurleen ain't coming back. Sorry.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Wow. That was
My head goes weird places.
That was a strange story about
Thank you.
Merle.
Well,
All right, moving on. A species of bird making a seasonal return to North Texas is drawing attention from neighbors who witnessed the avians engaging in unusual behavior.
avians.
Getting drunk on fermented berries. Residents in the Fort Worth area said the Cedar Springs waxwings return to North Texas around this time of year, but they noticed this time around the birds are seen acting disoriented and flying into windows after eating berries. Because they eat predominantly berries, sometimes they eat berries that have fermented and a little bit past their prime. Sometimes they tend to overindulge a little bit, which can get them intoxicated. So they kind of know what they're doing, too. That's what's hilarious. They're eating them anyway.
You could see in one yard, if you go high enough, they pooped in a pattern. It says, people suck. Man, it was horrible.
That's
They get real rude when they're drunk.
pooped all over my window.
I hate fleshies.
Oh, yeah.
I know you wingers.
Oh,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
I
I'm
said,
sorry.
cases of cedar waxwings getting intoxicated from fermented berries. Yeah, it's actually pretty common. She said an increase in reports this year is likely the result of COVID-19 keeping people at home during the day when the birds are more active.
I get it. Yep.
So it's not that they're getting more drunk. It's just people are home when they're drunk.
That makes sense. We saw a lot of really cool nature, animals and stuff in nature online. I did during COVID, while COVID was on.
watching
All the animals
bored.
that came out because people weren't out. It was
yeah.
really cool to see, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't
Tons
think
of different
about
animals that came out. They weren't making trouble. They were just out because they could be.
that. Yeah, nobody was there scaring them off.
Yeah, they were just wandering around. It was pretty cool.
All right, well, let's move on to this next one. I think, we've got plenty of time. Police in L.A. said 6 people were arrested after altering the Hollywood sign to read Holly Boob. And what the alleged perpetrator said was a breast cancer awareness message. Either that or the L.A. Police Department said 5 men and 1 woman climbed the hill surrounding the sign, threw a tarp bearing the giant letter B over the W, and added a dash to the final D to make it look like a second B. A few hours ago, the group attempted to vandalize the sign, blah, blah, blah. That was their tweet. Lurie said 6 people claimed the stunt was intended to raise breast cancer awareness were released after being charged with misdemeanor trespassing.
Holly Boob.
Yeah, Holly Boob. So that could be a statement on the culture there, which I think would be an accurate statement.
I thought that was Dolly Parton's movie production, but I didn't know.
That's Dolly
Company.
Boob.
Dolly Boob. My bad.
Yeah, she has a whole little village down there.
You know what? It's Dolly everything. I totally forgot. My bad. Gotcha.
And as you go down there and you ride the mine cart ride, it goes all the way up to the top and then spirals down. There's 2 of them. They run together. And, never mind. I think you get the idea.
Oh, I get it, buddy.
What is that?
You're saying it's
in my mind's eye, I'm remembering it was was it Police Academy? I think it was a Police
Very well
Academy.
could have been.
No, it was either that. What was the Lieutenant Frank Drebin? It wasn't Police Academy.
Oh, Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. That's what it
Yes.
was. They're riding, and he says everything I see reminds me of my wife, my ex-wife.
So funny,
And
man.
it's
All the different
Yeah.
man. And then their love scene, they wanted to have safe sex, and
Yeah.
they were literally covered in a whole body
Completely.
condom. That was pretty funny. It's pretty funny. That's pretty safe.
yeah, oh yeah. Well, I always liked they would play with the hands, like there'd be one hand and then another hand, and
there'd be another.
like some guy's hand, rubbing his back. Yeah, and another hand, like 18 hands in the shot.
Those movies were great like
they
that.
were just grabbing guys off the set. Come on. Let's see if we can get another one in the shot.
Those movies were great like that, man.
And then you'd see him catch on, and he's looking around like,
Oh, I loved
what's
it.
going on?
I loved it.
And then they all disappear. He looks at him.
Those opened the way for Austin Powers and other things.
Yeah.
I really believe,
Yeah.
And then probably Police Academy opened the way for that. So it was fun.
All fun
It's
movies.
great, man.
Yeah.
It evolved, but there's still a lot of it's still good, and a lot of it's clean too.
Yeah. A
So
lot of
it's
that
not.
humor was funny.
It's very funny.
All right, so let's keep it rolling.
Rolling.
And we're on action. The Texas Department of Public Safety said an Amber Alert that was issued for the cursed doll Chucky from Child's Play horror films was a test that was accidentally sent out.
Finally.
So they sent out an Amber Alert looking for Chucky.
Dude, I told them to look for him a long time ago. He's killed thousands.
Yeah, at least in the movies.
Yeah.
He's killed tens.
He has killed at least. I don't know. I've never seen the movies.
I've never watched them either. You know, I take that back. I saw some of the first one.
I might have seen a clip or two, but I've never seen any of those movies at all.
I remember the first one because I remember the origin story of how he got his soul into the doll. And, you know. Anyway, the Amber Alert message. Let's see. I already read that part. Chucky was suspected of abducting Glenn Ray, the cursed doll's son from the film Seed of Chucky. The alert included photos of both movie characters. Texas Department of Safety said the fake Amber Alert was set up as a test, never meant to be seen by the public. Quote, this was actually a test we were running on a dev server and accidentally went out. So, anyway, I thought that was kind of fun. They sent out
I think someone sent it out, and I think it's hilarious.
Somebody was like, hey, watch this.
I think whoever did this, kudos.
Yeah, it was great.
That was funny.
When people are at home like, huh?
I know you did it on
This can't be
purpose.
for real.
It was funny.
But in Texas, right? So this is Texas.
Whoever did it, credit.
Yes.
I love it.
You did good. You did well.
I ain't mad at you.
All right, I think we got time. You know what? Let's take a break here.
All right.
Oh, we've only got one more story. Let's go ahead and finish it off.
Got another story there.
This was the one that I had part of our stories last week and missed.
Oh.
Facebook has apologized after visitors to a popular seaside landmark in Britain found their posts removed because the name was confused for a misogynistic term. Members of Facebook groups based in Plymouth, England, said the posts mentioned the name of Plymouth Hoe. They were removed by the social media site. Some users found their accounts temporarily suspended on accusations of using offensive language. So you can go on Facebook. Let me get this right, and you can use the F-bomb and every other. But you put hoe, and they're going to take it down.
Absolutely.
Wow. We've got priorities here at Facebook. Hey. We've got priorities. Okay. Now I'm making fun of the people who are going to probably shut our site down.
Is it bad? It might be bad, but it can't be
genderist.
Oh, it can't say feminist anymore. It's genderist.
You're a genderistic person.
You're a genderistic
Oh,
badoof.
yeah. Science deniers. These posts were removed in error. We apologize, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, Facebook brought them back up after they realized how stupid they are. I mean,
wow.
These guys are, I mean, the ignorant level is, and these are the people moderating.
Yeah.
And they're ignorant. They don't know anything. They went to a school that taught them up was down and down was up.
Yep.
They get out in the real world and go, well, I Googled it, so it must be true. It's like, no.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
If you Google it, it must be true.
It must be. If it's on the internet, it's got to be real. So,
Truth is truth.
Wikipedia.
What does that mean, truth is truth?
That's what it is. Truth is truth.
truth is truth.
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, giving you the truth
Wikipedia, giving you the truth
about the truth.
from everyone, each in their own truth.
Yes.
Wikipedia.
Hey, is this story true?
It is if you believe it.
Wikipedia.
It is.
I almost went into that Aquarius show.
That's what I was feeling. Yeah, I was feeling.
Wikipedia.
We need some smoke,
Oh, dude, that's
smoke
great.
going
That's
in the
a
background.
great song.
That is a fun song.
That's a great song.
Age of Aquarius. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Little
Well,
chorus part. Yeah.
that's it. That's all we got.
Great.
Another short show. We're
Short show.
short shrift show. We're
short
we're
guys.
giving you what you're paying for,
Two
folks.
short guys do a short show. That's not bad.